Menu, settings, options. External controller. New mapping. Map control. Okay, press key for X. It's still connected, right? It's not connected anymore. Great. This is just great. Hi. Hello. Hi, Logan. It's my bud Triforce Master Gaming. We're just going to turn off my Bluetooth. And now we turn it back on. And hopefully this will fix all of our problems. Xbox wireless controller. Connect. Connect. What the frick? It is syncing, right? Connected. Alright. Close. Press key for X. Press key for Y. B. A. R. L. Start. Select. Up. Right. Down. 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 Why isn't it going down? Left. Wait, map control. X. Y. B. A. R. L. Start. Select. Up. Right. Down. Left. Perfect. Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Thank you very much. So you can see I am very busy attorneying. Let's start some cases. Here we go. Why did I map my controller like this? I just freaking noticed that. Why did I do that? I'm a dumbass. Alright. We're going to sit here for about a couple more minutes. Alright, we'll get to doing this in a second. Map control! X, Y, B, A, R, L, start, select, up, right, down, and left. We're going back in time. Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That's all we can pick. Alright. This time, y'all don't even need to see my controller, because I will be using a Bluetooth controller. Hurrah! Alright. Okay. Can't get caught. Not like this! No! So I'm gonna pin this on. Of course! The stereotypical evil Middle Eastern guy. I should have known! Okay. I feel like they're gonna make puns on his name a lot. It seems like that kind of game. Let's say Phoenix, I'm impressed. Okay. It says that your client's an idiot and you don't care whether or not he gets through court. Hooray! A murder! Welcome back to Law and Order! I can't make the gavel sound, darn it. Dun dun! You the defendant before this case. Yes. In that case, you're fired. Actually, kind of owe my current job to him. Alright. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. That's news. Okay. If you really want to help him. What the frick? Sounds like he wants to die. Well, Phoenix, you wanted to help your friend. Did this? Took my baby away. It's sounding like a very different case. I thought I was doing a murder case. Turns out it's a CPS trial. I love the art style of this game. It's a fairly simple one. A chick got murdered. The young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Up, 2 more comments. What's up? A suicide pact in the courtroom. Interesting. Indeed. Can I swap? Menu. Swap. There we go. There we go. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. School has say, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Wow. Just top-notch writing. 10 out of 10. Give him the Oscar, give him the medals, give him the everything. Just... Ow. Yeah, we're closing that. It's getting a little annoying. Menu. There. I think I'm gonna have to touch stuff later. In the 23 years I've known him, holy crap, it's usually been true. It's a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I own one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name! That's just what I'm going to do! I predicted the anime before they did. Phoenix, you could have done better than having a friend whose last name was Butts. Indeed! I agree, very much. He apparently smells. No! I never asked you to take pictures. And I ever ask the app to take pictures. Alright, run to the courtroom. The court is now in session for the trial of Larry Butts. Judge Santa Claus presiding. All rise. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. What? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Hands shaking like eyesight fading, Scoob. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. This voice is fun to do. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. I can't see that. Okay. Phoenix Wright! Mr. Butts. Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Woo! I know this one. Great, I read the case report from cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh! Judge Claus is here. All arise. We will determine in the Judge Claus is here. All arise. We will determine if the defendant is naughty or nice. That's right. You get the Judge Santa Claus voice for that. Uh-oh! No! I forgot! Whoopsie! You absolutely sure you're up to this? No! It's my first case! Why did you make me do this? You don't even know the victim's name? You didn't give me the paper until last night! You sent it to me at 3 in the morning! The victim of... He just forgot. Temporarily. I feel a migraine coming on. Good, that's what I have. I've been up since 3 in the morning trying to freaking... trying to memorize your stupid script. He sent me a 15-page script at 3 in the morning and said to freaking memorize it by 10 o'clock. You know how long that takes? I didn't even have time for a coffee break. I'm running on fumes. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim in this case? Oh, I can hit R. Alright. Who's the victim? You're the attorney, right? Yeah. Yep, you're the victim. Frick, what was her name? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Cool. Tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was strangled with a rock. The questions, I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Right, you. They're not actually saying words like their mouth and whatnot. I am glad they're actually animating their mouths. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. He was found lying on the floor next to the victim. We picked it up and assumed it was the murder weapon. We didn't have... The police were out for donuts that day. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. The donuts or the statue? The donuts, you dolt. Sir, we already had the statue. Fine, keep it there. Right. It's gonna be okay now. The judge says he wants donuts. You sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. You don't say! Mr. Wright, why are you sweating? I'm thinking! People like to think thinking and being nervous are like kind of mutually exclusive, like sometimes they mix. No! You must be nervous to think. Those are the rules of anime. Prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Bites to the stand! I think my voice form's getting higher every time I do it. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention! You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Chief, should you really be telling me to pay attention? What do you mean? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take another nap. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later. Just be ready. Just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Why is my tie wet? Go, Lolly. No, they're not back yet.
No, they will home any second.
Yes. Go.
How much seconds?
Go make sure your room's clean. Mr. Butts! Is it not... Judge Claus, I don't know the victim's name. Hang on, let me just think with the sweat. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? What did, buddy? We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. They all died. Horribly. From wounds inflicted by the other. Didn't they all die? Yeah. My thoughts exactly. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is genuinely what we mean by dumped. In fact, she'd completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. She'd just returned overseas from 1 month the day before the murder. I'm a redneck now. Yeehaw! What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Way home, Alabama. Bro, she dumped him over the phone! Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but she did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Trademark. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, people made of sugar that she would eat. It gave them her power. It gave her her power. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. They gave her power. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of ruining his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. Alright, let's stop him. The dude should never gone up on the stand, though. Like, seriously, though. He should have never done that. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case! Ooh! Wins? To Nick? What do you mean irrelevant? Where'd you get Nick? Phoenix? Phoenix? Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright. Or Phoenix Rake. The kind of good attorney. Cheatin' she-dog. We have to keep this PG, you hear? Wait, what'd I do? What'd I do? No! Hooray! It's back! No, he's a simp, yup. I actually hit the Xbox button. Apparently that's a home button to this thing. That cheating she-dog. We gotta keep it PG around here. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Continue with the trial, we must. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. No, it's not. We just proved it's clear to everyone, you hear? Yes, quite. I wonder what those donuts taste like. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Frick! My controller, no! My precious. Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Blah, 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 blah. Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Too chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. What was that voice? That just actual canon voice. What? Oh my god. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness to confirm Mr. Butts' lie. Ow, no, this is hurting my throat. Ow. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Evil McIndian guy. Sorry. Sorry, I know we're not supposed to be supporting stereotypes over here, but he really is your stereotypical evil Middle Eastern guy. He's not the murderer, I swear. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime! Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Something that totally happens and is totally not dated. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It. Really? Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand. It's a very innocent man here. Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Please give the orchestra a second to flip the page. Page 34, orchestra, page 34. I was going door to door selling newspapers to the apartment. I saw him leaving the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. I think it's strange. I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? You did tell the truth. He did. Can't defend you against a testimony like that. She was sweating so much she could make a new hair gel with it. Incidentally, what wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Phone's supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? What's cross-examination? That's totally not my job. Alright, Wright. I knew it. I knew they were going to do this at some point. Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Huh? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. I'm going to go take another nap. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Do I get to rub it? Yes. Do rub it in a counterclockwise motion. Press it squarely on their face. With exactly 2 joules of pressure to their nose region. Then rub it in a counterclockwise circular motion until the victim asks you to stop. Once they do ask you to stop, go for about 2 minutes more, then stop. Okay. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Cross-examination! I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Quailed and frightened and found myself unable to go outside. I thought to call the police immediately. But the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. It's a weird detail to add. I wonder, what time did she die? 4 to 5 p.m. Objection! Wait, you're saying I can actually use the microphone for this? Yes! Turn it all on! Yes! Device microphone enabled. Microphone level, okay. Sorry, Objection! Really? Objection! Why can't I use my microphone? Does it not have the thing needed for it? Sound enabled? Alright. Very high. Yeah. Dang it. Why can't I use my microphone? Wait, can I use the microphone on my controller? I wonder, can I actually use this thing? Objection. 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 Screw it. Thank you. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Oh, we got him. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? That. Is it trivial? The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Side, are you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? I, forgot. Gee, that's a really good question. You forgot? Really? Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Because the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Ah, but you said there was a blackout. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You said there was a blackout. I cross-examine the witness. Right, you know what to do. I got this one. Objection! Boom! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you still have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawyer, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. A fairy came in the window and showed me a picture with the time on it. He got caught. Yes, he did. Dude got caught. We got him, boys. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. What's up? Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. There was a blackout, though. Gladly. Alright. There's a bigger thing here. He said it was a murder weapon. There we go. Wait just a moment. Ow, my hands! The murder weapon wasn't the clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, we got him! You with your objections and your evidence. Just who you think you are. This is the we got him music. Da 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 da. Y'all have no idea how often I listen to this track. So good. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Nuh-uh. He said he saw it. And as it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon is a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock, which he didn't see. He heard. Except nothing could trigger it. Because screw you. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? Yes. Big problemo. Gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Aha! My hands are bleeding on the inside! It's okay, Mr. Wright, that's when the blood's supposed to be. I know! It still hurts! Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I already did, you dumbass! No! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and then the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Let the witness care to elaborate. Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I hate you! I hate sand! It's mean and rough and gets everywhere! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! You hear that, Phoenix? He said I should die! Shut up, Larry! Order on the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright? Your Honor. You claim the sound the victim came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. In fact, that is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now. Here in this courtroom. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! No! He made me say things! How did you do that? So you can see the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. What's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Then who reset it? Did you reset it? Who would have reset the clock 3 hours slow? 'Cause that's the only way you could do that. Exactly 3 hours within a day or two? That's a lot of time. That's not very much time for it to decalibrate that much. You can't prove that. You don't have a case. No, he's not! He's not frigging right. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, the sentence cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Excuse me, shut up, Payne. Oh, I almost had him. My hands. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. My hands. There's nothing I can do about it now. They're bleeding all over the table. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Yes, you can, but okay. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah. Oh, I get it. Okay. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Remember the clockwise motion we went over in law school? Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running out slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. That's a toughie, maybe to throw him off.
Yeah. Right. Change the clock to throw him off. No, this clock will not be right. You will never know the time. Passport. Right? I'm from Paris. Yes. Take that. I gotta say it and then hit the button because apparently my phone's microphone isn't working with this app. Just too bad. I'm gonna have to look through my settings. Because I want to freaking activate this by yelling objection at the top of my lungs. That is the dream. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Did y'all name him Mr. Saw It just so you could make that pun? Was that the entire purpose of this? Oh, come on! Oh, frick, what? They wanted to mess with them by completely messing up daylight savings. Oh, frick. What do I say? Medic! Could we get a medic? The man appears to have rabies. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client? He was arrested and taken away, Your Honor. To the hospital, of course. Okay. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone to complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. With the confetti! Hooray! A man escaped justice! Hey! Like, that'd be funny if he actually was the murderer. Hooray! We let a man escape justice! Yay! And with that, the court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. Wonder what he'd be nowadays. Would he go door to door selling Bible? Would he go door to door handing out Bible pamphlets? That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Number 1 is filled with about 3,000 stretchers. They had to take out everyone who was even possibly close to the dude. The judge is being sent in for rabies shots right now. So I can't believe you won. Right! Good job in there! Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Okay. Good. Wait. No, it's bad. 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 Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cynthia's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry Butts. Really? Harry? Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Oh, dear God, they made the joke. Harry Butts, innocent. I don't know why I keep checking that. Alright, whatever. I suppose it's better to look at the same comment like 1,000 times than miss one. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. I thought you were just depressed. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Yes, but I took better naps. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? Hola! I figured out how to hook up the controller to my phone.
Cool. Not my controller.
Here, I can disconnect it. I forget. There you go.
Yes, I'm being selfish, but taking care. Not my controller. My controller costs extra money for it to do that.
Yes, sir. Would you like some tea, good sir?
Huh?
Would you like some tea, good sir? Yes. Oh, yes, sir.
Your mother said you are the one that she had put up my zipper to. So you just know where it is. She said you were pulling it from.
Yeah.
She said you're the one she had put it up. Soap and water. I see it. I have a controller. Fucking Amazon TV has a controller for games that you can buy.
My friend Logan's actually been looking at one of those Kindle controllers. He has a Kindle himself, and he's actually been looking to get one of those controllers.
Kindle has a brand name, Kindle brand controller. So does Google. So does
The whole Stadia thing.
so does Google. So does Amazon itself. It just has nothing to do with Kindle. Amazon has one.
Steam has one.
Steam's got one. Yes, they do.
It's got gyro control thing and everything. Whole bunch of stuff.
We had the money to give you a Steam account and let you have the games you want on Steam, which is sometimes not that bad, but when is being that bad, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
That's always the reason why you never saw me with a Steam account. I got a Steam account literally to get Skyrim, and I stopped. I was done.
I got a
You
Steam
get a
account at
sale
one
for like
point.
a
That's
$4, like a $2 fucking game. It should have been like a $70 game on an Xbox. And then when it goes off a sale, it's like $104. Fuck you, bitches.
I know I got a Steam account at one point, and I got real lucky because it was around Christmas.
When all the sales were going on.
Yeah. I got Danganronpa 1 and 2 on there. Usually they cost about $35-$40. I got both of them together for $15.99.
Alright, go throw that away, and you can get me some more tea when it comes out.
That bad?
There's shit in there. Hold up to the light. There's a big chunk of something at the bottom.
Ah. Dang it, sorry.
Sorry.